Hi guys, how are you? Everybody, how are you? Okay, I'm so sorry I'm late. I decided at the last minute to scrap the Evelyn Lozada story, her asking for Joe Budden to be canceled, and replay it with this Astro World video. So that's why I'm late. I do apologize, but I think this is the better story, the more juicier story. So now what we're going to talk about today is Kim K getting caught lying, Nene leaks talking more about how Andy Cohen did her, Kandi asking for Phaedra Parks to be banned, and Sheree not down with it. And that's it. So those are good topics, people. Good topics. I decided to go with those instead of the Black China verdict because we're all waiting for the verdict to come in. So I didn't want to go over closing arguments because it was just things that we already talked about. So we're waiting patiently for the verdict to come in. We don't know when it's going to come in. They said that they expected something today, but you never know with a jury. And besides that, you never know which way a verdict is going to fall. I'm thinking it's not looking good for Black China, but I don't know. People. It could fall in the other direction. So we'll talk about that when that comes in. Let me put up my banner. Thank you guys. And what would I do without you? What would I do without you guys? What would I do? Get sued? No, I'm just kidding. All right. So first, let's talk about this. Let's talk about Nene and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's start with Sheree Whitfield. So Sheree Whitfield gave an interview to Carlos King. Carlos King has a new nighttime show, after show, like Andy Cohen's Watch What Happens Live. He is bound and determined to become the next Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen, you should be afraid, very afraid, because I think he just might do it. Let me take this banner down. Here we go. Okay, so she gave an interview in which she said that she thinks that Sheree should be, no, pardon me, that Phaedra should be able to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And she's saying that everyone knows the only reason she's not coming back is because of Kandi. Petty Kandi, I'm going to call her. Kandi has said behind the scenes, on camera, to anyone who's listening, she's probably standing on the corner of Walmart with signs saying, if Phaedra comes back, I'm going to quit. I don't understand it. I agree with Sheree. This has been a long time ago. And what happened to Kandi happens to all of them. You got thrown under the bus that season. But it has happened to a lot of people. Okay, Kandi, why are you holding this grudge? I'm not understanding Kandi Burruss. It's making me not like her. Now, I already had to suffer through that horrible spinoff, which was supposed to go to Nene, but we'll get to that later. And I just feel like Kandi wants her way. She's a person that's used to getting what she wants, and you are holding a grudge. We all know, allegedly, it was Carlos King, the producer, that told Phaedra that. So why aren't you mad at Carlos? Because he has more clout than Phaedra? Make it make sense, Kandi. Make it make sense. Because to me, you're looking extremely petty. I mean, this is a reality TV show. This is your job. That's her job. That's her livelihood. And you're holding a grudge because she brought up the dungeon with Portia. It makes me believe, is part of it true? We are talking, that was in 2009. This has been years and years ago. And you're still holding a grudge, and even worse, throwing out ultimatums. If Phaedra comes back to this show, I'm out. Who does that? Who does that? You sound like Mama Joyce. Stop trying to bully people. Get over it. It's been a long time ago. Phaedra brings a lot to that show, and you're being mean and petty. And I want to remind you of something, Kandi. Right now, you are the apple of Andy Cohen's eye. Right now. Give him a couple years, and you'll be the new Nene. Andy Cohen cannot be trusted. What part don't you get? Andy Cohen cannot be trusted. So he's giving you all these special favors, making you the highest paid. He's not your friend. He's not your friend. I mean, I thought Kandi would know that. I feel like Kandi's just being mean. I'm sure people on the panel will feel different. I'm not feeling uh Kandi at all. I don't like people that hang on to old news. You guys could have been reconciled by now because she didn't make it up. It was told to her by the one and only, allegedly. Got to put allegedly in there because Carlos is on the come up. Allegedly by Carlos King. We all know this, but you're gonna hold a grudge to Phaedra. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's speaking of Nene, let's put her up here really quick because Nene was, oh my God, the apple of Andy's eye for a long time until she wasn't. I'm going to read this article verbatim because I don't want V coming on here trying to read me. Okay. V is going to think of every excuse in the book to say that Nene deserved this treatment. And I don't think so. But it says Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene leaks bombshell lawsuit against Bravo and show producers and Andy Cohen include never seen before her details of the development deal that the reality star was offered. One she feels was meant to insult her. So they were going to give her a spinoff at one point. Let me keep going. Radar obtained an explosive complaint filed by Nene in federal court earlier this month. The iconic reality star said while filming The Real Housewives of Atlanta, her co-star Kim Zolciak allegedly made repeated racist remarks over the years. Now, remember, that's what she's suing her for. I don't think it's going to hold up in court, but that's what Nene's suing for. Nene claimed she reported the incidents, but nothing was ever done. Instead, she said the defendants retaliated against her and tried to silence her complaint. The Bravo star helped launch Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2008 and made her last appearance on the show in season 12. In the documents, Nene said the retaliation against her built up over time and reached a head in season 12. She said the producers not only told her to wear a different color, remember we talked about this, they were being petty to her, playing head games. Where am I? To wear a different color dress than the rest of the girls, but they invited co-star Giovanna. Oh, remember this? Despite Nene telling them she didn't want her in their presence and that it would affect her mental health. The reunion ended with Nene walking off after being attacked by her other cast members. Nene said after the reunion, she received a call from Bravo exec vice president Sherry Levine. The suit said Levine told Nene she would have to sit out season 13. I want you to sit out for season 13, she said. You can come back season 14. This is what Sherry Levine is telling her. Nene said she was shocked by the news, especially since Andy Cohen previously said The Real Housewives of Atlanta is the house that Nene built. He praised her. He praised her. She was on a pedestal. She said she pressed for an explanation but wasn't given. No answer that made any sense. Later, she said Sherry told her that the reason was her reunion walk-off. But this happens when some level of frequency, and the housewife is not typically banished. This excuse smacked off more differentiate treatment. Other white housewives have walked off the reunion sets only to either return the next year or alternatively receive their own spinoff show. So she feels untreated. So they're giving her all these reasons why they don't want her to return. First, they're going to give her a spinoff. Then they say she couldn't return because she walked off the set during the reunion. The call ended without any agreement or mutual understanding. 1 week later, Nene said Sherry called back to tell her again she needed to sit out for season 13. The star said she was offended. She was offered a development deal for a show based on her Lenithian Lounge in Duluth. Basically, she was offered Kandi show. Okay, but it was going to be Nene. This development deal came with a paltry $150,000, which was low to Nene because she was making over $2 million at this time. In her suit, the reality star said she begged that if anyone was going to kick her off the show, at least give her a send-off that was appropriate in light of her years of service. She just wanted to be let go with a little pride and a little dignity. Okay, thank you. Eventually, the producers offered the her the demotion of a mere 6 episodes. So they never came out and told her, we don't want you back, period. Because we're trying to cut the salaries. We all know why they wanted Nene gone. They gave her a cockamamie story. They gave her the runaround and all of this other hoopla. Her lawyer said they still offer no legitimate explanation for why, indeed, the varied explanation shift with time. Thank you, guys. I'm going to hold the super chats for 1 second here. Initially, Miss Leaks was told she needed to sit the season out because she walked off the reunion. Later during negotiations, the executive suggests part of why they wanted her to sit out was because of an ill-conceived comment Miss Leaks made to a heckler at the comedy show. You remember that? They used every reason they could as for why they didn't want her back. They never told her the truth. And the alleged truth is we want to cut down on salaries. But they didn't do the other housewives like that. They just let them go at the end of their terms, like they usually fire people, but they're giving Nene the runaround. She took it to social media, and after that, she took to social media and said that to boycott the networks and Andy was racist. They called her after she made this comment and told her she created the ultimate no-no by calling her boss a racist. And then that's how the rest played out. Hold on. Let me remove this. Hey, guys. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Let me remove this. Here we go. Now, V, can you turn your TV down?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, she sounded like she had a damn block party or something.
Shut up, Perry.
Now, after listening to this, I have a super chat. Who said, Kate, happy Friday for the pup. Oh, thank you. You guys know I have a new dog that I love, my little pit bull. We got another one. The door is closed for bad attitudes.
Come through now. Come on now.
Is that what you're going to say too, V? Because I want you to go back when you worked a 9 to 5. Now you're a blogger. We work together and all this. But when you worked a 9 to 5 and you had a boss that just rode you,
mm-hmm.
That's like can cause mental health problems. That's tough. Okay, Diva, I can't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me talk. I get to talk first. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna let you talk first, B.
Again.
We're gonna let you.
Okay. Nene did this to herself. I'm sorry. Okay. She got the big head, and I should say the balloon head, and she was out of control.
You don't think what we just read, how they kept giving her explanation, every definition in the book of why they basically were letting her go without telling her they were going to let her go, isn't what's the word I'm looking for?
There we go, looking for special treatment again. Did they tell her the rest of them that they were going to let them go?
Come on now.
They gave her every excuse why they didn't want her back. They said the comedy act when she talked about the Uber driver. They said it was everything. But
that's what they was trying to be nice to her. They was trying to give her a way out.
God.
They was trying to give her a way out. They was trying to give her and her big head a way out. Now she brought this on herself. Now she want to go when crying like somebody doing something to her. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for her right now. She did this to herself.
Go back to how stressful corporate America could be.
I'm back there right now. And I don't remember saying, y'all need to give me a big going away because I've been here all these years and I love everyone and y'all got to send me out properly. I did not say that when I left corporate America. I said, bye. Like the rest of them.
You're not right, V. You are not right. Do you agree? Let me move to Diva because V is
smoke weed every day.
And how that could be frustrating and a lot of pressure. You were a favorite at the network, and now all of a sudden your name is mud.
Sherelle, bring your mic closer.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, no, you good. That's better.
Can you see that, Diva?
In her case, absolutely not.
Oh,
Nene is doing the most, and she's still doing the most. And the thing is with Nene, right? She was good when she was good, and then
Right.
when the tables turned and they wasn't in her favor, now all of a sudden she want to bring up all of this stuff again. She got a lawsuit that is going to go nowhere because there's plenty of ex-housewives that they could bring on that stand.
hold on one second, Diva. I'm hearing
Yeah.
feedback.
Is that V?
No, that's not me.
Let me make sure it's not
well,
me.
it stopped. I don't know who it is. It might be Sherelle. Look, V, I'm just saying. I know it's not Perry. That's all I'm saying. So, and I ain't mean to come at you, from the left.
Why are you trying to apologize,
No.
Perry?
I'm apologizing because maybe it wasn't you.
Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to mention this, Linda. And now she's coming forward saying that she wanted to have a radio show on Sirius Radio, and Andy Cohen stepped in, called Sirius Radio, which he has his own radio show on. It's my mic. Something's going on.
Or if it's not your
And
mic, do
told
you have a
them
phone?
basically Nene's
Maybe
gonna.
she pulled it up too close because it
Do you
was.
have no? Do you have a phone? No. It was going on before that. Do you have a phone that's on YouTube or your browser open?
Let me make sure.
Because that happens sometimes too. I mean, it happened to me, and I'm pretty brilliant.
What about that, V? I did have it open. You're right.
Yeah,
Perry.
no. I'm telling you, it happens sometimes. Yeah.
Perry know a few things sometimes.
So I'm saying, Perry, Andy Cohen stepped in and derailed her radio show deal with Sirius Radio.
Right.
Who the hell are you, Andy Cohen?
I get it. Now, I mean, nobody's saying that Andy isn't nasty, but we can sit here right now and say, well, how he tried to derail her opportunities. When you say somebody is racist on the other part, that's trying to derail their opportunities also.
Mm-hmm.
Did you understand what I'm saying? Like,
he started it first.
Well, no.
Say what now?
No,
He
I don't know
started
who
it first.
Yeah, no. I don't know who started the fight first, but I'm saying typically somebody might step on your toe. It wasn't that big of an incident, then a fight break out, right? I don't know who started it first. At this point, it doesn't matter, right? But one thing people got to realize is this in life, and everybody in the chat have went through this. The whole thing is this: it's business, then it's personal, right? Now, like you talking about Kandi a few minutes ago, Kandi time might come too. It's business,
Kandi's time
right?
is coming.
It's business, and nobody can force you who to hire for your business.
Right, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So
listen, y'all need to stop it with this.
No. I understand how she can feel emotionally, feel like this guy is still coming after me. Because sometimes we have been in a fight and we like, hey, the fight was over on Wednesday. Why is he still talking shit on Sunday?
Hello.
Right? So what I'm saying is that, yeah, both of them are creating this atmosphere. Both of them.
Her more than them, though, right? Because
no, Diva, he went to her Sirius Radio deal and got it derailed. Who does Andy Cohen think he is?
What email or what phone call? Again, it's almost like the whole time, like trying to say, what email or phone call does she have to prove that?
Andy Cohen came out and admitted that he called Sirius Radio, and he admitted it because he couldn't get out of it.
Oh,
I'm gonna need more proof.
Let me pull that article up, huh?
I'm gonna need more proof.
Okay, you need proof? Here we go.
If he did that, that's evil. That is dead wrong. But why you pulling it up, Sherelle? Let's say this: every housewife that they let go the same way they did Nene. They gave them a bad contract.
Yeah, but Nene wanted something special.
Here we go. Y'all need proof? Here
we go.
Okay,
let's see.
Yeah, bring this damn proof, okay? I mean, the whole thing is, like, I can understand emotions, Sherelle, but let's just keep it real. And a lot of people get too caught up. I love Andy. I love Nene. Hell, at this point, I like both of them. I mean, because it does well give us something to talk about every week, right? So I appreciate both of them. But the whole thing is that business and personal are something different but we can't blame one side and then let the other side go with.
I want you guys
their
to read
fault.
this part. Andy Cohen has admitted that he told Sirius XM that Miss Leaks would demand a lot of money for any role on her radio show, an obvious effort to prevent her from getting such a deal.
Okay,
Sherelle,
well,
you get that.
when you leave a job, this might be news to you. But when you leave a job, they call your old job and they ask them how do
Are
they feel
you
about
really
you.
giving Andy Cohen an excuse for being a douche?
No, I'm saying, have you ever had a job where you left that job and then you go get a new job, but on the new job they call your old job and ask them about you?
Oh God!
It might be news to you, Sherelle, but that's how it's done.
Andy Cohen is trying to sabotage someone's deal, someone's way of making
No.
money.
But
Okay,
here's
right,
the
right,
thing,
no, okay,
Sherelle.
no.
Go ahead,
Right.
go ahead, Perry.
I was gonna say this real quick. Look, well, as quick as Perry can say it. Look, the whole thing is this.
You
Sherelle.
always do.
Like, okay, yeah. Andy is trying to ruin her,
Yeah.
but by saying, "Hey, she asked for a lot of money, and she's a terrible person to work with."
Mhm.
But by her calling him a racist, do you not feel like that jeopardize and saying, "Well, all other housewives got treated different than me, Nene"?
Mhm.
Don't put him in that same predicament. I'm only just saying.
Listen, you shouldn't call anybody a racist. But she was frustrated. She didn't start this with Andy Cohen.
Okay. Well, Andy
Cohen
just
was
texted
being a
me.
douche.
Andy just texted me and said he was frustrated too.
Andy Cohen did not text you.
No,
Okay?
he did. He did right there.
He texted the hotline, Sherelle. He texted the hotline.
I mean, please, you're trying to stop somebody from making their bag. She has accepted she no longer works for you. She has moved on. Greg has passed away. She's got a new boyfriend. She's trying to create a new life for herself. And here comes Andy Cohen with a grudge on the shoulder.
But
Hey,
Sherelle, even if he said that, right? He said that she's going to demand a lot of money. All right, so she's going to demand a lot of money. If they're willing to give her the money, then give her the money.
No. I'm sorry, Diva. See, when Diva's talking and V didn't say anything, if you watch her circle, it'll go like this. She got a second browser open, maybe.
Who is that? Diva?
V.
What
Make
you mean?
sure everything's closed because we got a serious echo here.
Yeah, we do.
Someone says, this is GD. Thank you, GD. We should support Nene. They tried to shut her up. Andy did the same thing to Kathy Griffin. Oh. Thank you, GD.
No.
Andy Cohen
And see,
is
Sherelle, the
ruthless
whole thing is this.
businessman.
The whole thing is this. Nene was my girl when she was on the show. I mean, and even through the bad times where, she got the big head and stuff.
The whole
I
lot.
agree it's not easily accepted when people do bad things to you. What I'm saying is that it's a business thing. Nobody owes you anything more than business. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Well, no, we
for
ain't
all
saying
those
that Andy
years,
owes her-
all those
Andy Cohen
years,
owes her
she
anything.
got to become that I'm Andy's favorite and Andy loves me. At the end of the day, in
She's
business,
fired. How is she still Andy's favorite? Why is he trying to stop her
I
bag?
said for the years she was getting paid by Andy.
In the good
Got
years.
to the point where she felt like she was Andy's favorite on a personal note, that she can tell him who should go and who should leave.
Come on now.
Right?
Yeah.
So at a certain point, when she found out that at the end of the day, you took it personal, Andy kept it business, whatever was best for him. I'm not saying either side is right. Both sides should be adult enough to hammer this out. This shit shouldn't be in the media. It should have been squashed already, in my opinion.
But listen, okay, I'm going to drop the link right at the end. Aaliyah. Well, that's a different way to spell Aaliyah. Anyway, thank you, Aaliyah, for the super chat. Listen, I don't understand why no one's agreeing that what Andy did to stop this serious radio deal
That was
is
wrong,
not
Sherelle.
right.
Sherelle, no. That was wrong.
Thank you.
But now, let me get acknowledgement back from you. What Nene did after working for this man all these years and didn't call him a racist year 1.
Come on.
Year 2.
Come on.
Year 3.
Come on.
Year 4.
Come on.
And then when you get fired, then
Now
call him a
you're
racist.
Right.
Really? Y'all think
Really?
y'all gonna triple team me? Back up,
No,
back
no,
up,
no, no.
back up. Y'all do not intimidate me. Listen, he did Nene wrong, and he didn't treat any other housewife like that. And
I
if
think
I
Nene-
feel that
Sherelle,
someone's being
that's not
racist,
true.
I'm allowed to talk about it.
Nene
That's
should
not
go and
true,
work for
Sherelle.
Carlos King. She should go and now if Nene really wanted to get back at Andy Cohen, she should go and work for Carlos King.
That's
I'm
a
only
great
saying.
idea.
No,
Yeah.
but wait, but here's the thing, Sherelle. Carlos King called her the GOAT in terms of housewives. Why he didn't hire her already?
Maybe crying
Why he
Andy
didn't
has
find
her
a
under
job
such
for
a.
her?
There you go.
Nene needs to work for Carlos King. That is
But why
the
he didn't
best.
find a job for her, Sherelle? He knows she's not working.
Well,
And Nene, let's not forget, soon as Nene thought she was gonna get fired, she went and got a lawyer and started saying she was gonna sue.
Yeah, I mean, some
And you
person,
said-
I don't know, Nancy Bloom or what's that girl
Lisa.
used to, that lawyer, Lisa Bloom or some lawyer used to come on every Friday night that be yelling. And I said, I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it's the same lawyer. Is that the same lawyer?
listen, y'all don't see that they are trying to finish Nene where she doesn't
Well,
work.
they're trying to finish Nene,
Okay,
Sherelle.
Sherelle, I'm saying I agree with you 110%.
Nobody should be blackballed.
No,
Nobody
Sherelle,
should be blacklisted.
I
That's
get
not
it.
right.
And mainly Andy is trying to finish her. I agree with you 150%.
But she tried to finish him.
Sometime when you throw a rock through my window, I might knock out 4 of yours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah. That's where she at right now. That's where
Let's
she
talk about this really quickly because I do have 2 other stories. Let's talk about Kandi being on her high horse now. Doesn't she see what's happening to Nene? To demand that Phaedra don't come back and act like you are in good with him and he's not racist in all of this. One day the shoe's going to be on the other foot. Who agrees with me on that?
Yeah, no, probably so. I mean, but see, Kandi might be smart enough to take the emotions out of it and just be dismissed without coming out saying, yeah, Nene was right back in 2022. He's a racist. She might not say that because some people know, let me not burn my bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And Kandi, Nene probably did the same thing. Let's keep it real. Right?
So are you telling me Kandi don't give a damn about the other housewives? Kandi's worried about Kandi.
But Sherelle, Nene didn't either when she was on top.
She sure did.
Nene didn't give a darn. She didn't care. She will go on Watch What Happens Live with Andy and say, fire this one, don't give that one a piece. She doesn't deserve it. She sat on that couch one year and told Kenya, you the lowest paid housewife on this couch.
Yep.
I don't know why I keep getting an echo.
No, I'm telling you, it's V. Look,
it is V.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, and when y'all still get the echo.
Okay, V, don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to be polite.
Go ahead, Diva. You were saying, do you think that one day Kandi's going to be in Nene's shoes?
It's a possibility. It's 100% possibility. But see, the difference is right now, when all of them only care about self on that show. They all care about themselves and their own money. That's why right now, what is her name? Marlo said Kenya is jealous that she got her peach. Why would you care? This girl worked 10 years as a friend. You really going to be jealous that she got her peach now? Like, come on. So they all only care about self. But Nene was infamous for it. When she was on that show, she cared about self. And what happened was when the tables turned and karma came back to her, it hurt her and she couldn't take it. But yet she did that to many others before that happened to her. So
Amen.
it came back to bite her
housewife
in the
unity.
booty.
Why can't we get a housewife unity, Perry? Why are all these women really worried about themselves?
Look. Diva sort of just dropped a dime to you. They all for self. The women are fighting. The women are fighting. I'm telling you this. Kenya don't give a damn about neither one of them. Kandi don't give a damn.
But no. Not just that. Kandi's going out of her way. She's acting like Andy Cohen to make sure Phaedra doesn't come back.
Okay, no, I get that part. Right. Okay, no, I get that part. So did Nene, in my opinion. Now, I can't go back and quote you who she said it about. When a person get an ego, that's the things they do.
Kandi Burruss has a big ego.
Kandi has an ego, and Kandi figured Nene gone. So hell, who else gonna be the queen? Now she is the one directing, and then Kandi know she ain't as ghetto is Nene. Let's keep it real. When I say that, like, she can watch what she say and keep some of the stuff inside. Nene just let it all out. Call the man a racist.
Kandi has a big ego. Kandi is making sure that Phaedra does not step foot on the set of the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I get that
I hope
part.
she gets what's coming to her, because
Right.
it really bothers me when people blacklist someone or try to prevent them from making their money, their livelihood. And that's what
get it.
Kandi No Good Burris is doing.
Can
But
I come back now?
Yeah, yeah, you can. You sure can.
Is it still?
Oh no, it was perfectly quiet. And
It was
everything.
you, V. Go ahead, V. What do you have to say?
Never mind. I'm gonna mute myself again.
No, say it. Go ahead. Say it. Say it, V.
No, because when you talking, it's fine. It's just
You know
when you're
what?
not.
I'm on my phone. I wonder if that's it. Let me go get on my computer.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay.
But she was good right then. She was good right then.
As long
I'm
as you're
good now?
talking. No,
Oh,
no,
no.
as long as you're talking,
Okay,
B,
okay.
it only happens when you're not talking.
I'll be back.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the super chat that Bonji just sent. Thank you, Bonji. And she said that Andy just posted. I don't know how you guys do both. Listen and posted that Andy has a new baby.
Oh,
Cute.
Uh-huh.
It said, "Here's Lucy." Oh, it's a little girl.
Aw.
Meet my daughter, Lucy Eve Cohen. She's 8 months, 13 pounds, 13 ounces, and was born at 5:13 p.m. in New York City. Oh,
Congratulations. He didn't name her
Yeah.
Nene.
Huh?
He didn't name her Nene. Look,
That's beautiful.
You said
That's
it's the baby's name, Nene.
I would just wonder, in honor of Look,
Listen, Andy Cohen is spiteful. I think he's just
They
a
all
person that
are
hosts.
though, Sherelle. They
that's
all
how
are
you break the
spiteful.
show.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
do what they get to do. But I would say this though. Now, as far as Kandi and Phaedra,
Mhm.
like you said, something's deeper than the surface why she's still carrying this hate for all these years. Either part of that dungeon shit is right,
Mhm.
and I'm just saying, I mean,
I don't think
could
she
it be
drugged.
could it be
I don't think
possible?
she
I mean,
drugged.
could it be possible that when Apollo got arrested, they had more than motorcycles and stuff in the garage? Could it be possible that Phaedra and Todd hooked up?
Okay, I'm done. That's
I'm just saying.
enough.
No. I'm only saying this from the standpoint. Why would somebody be so angry after all these
Okay,
years?
let's ask Diva. Diva, let me read you this chat, this super chat really quick. It says,
Mhm.
Diva, I adore you. You are the voice of reason. Nene is being struck by karma. Here we got one more. Ooh. Kandi came to the Real Housewives of Atlanta with her own bag. Nene earned her bag from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so Kandi won't crumble.
Yeah.
Why won't Kandi let this go with the Phaedra thing, Diva?
I think she took it really, really personal. And let's be clear, right? Phaedra might have been given that information, but you
By
have
Carlos
to know.
King,
Yeah, by Carlos King. But guess what?
allegedly.
You allegedly, right? But you gotta know how far you gonna go, how low you gonna go on the reality show. Do you understand what I mean? Somebody could have gave me that information, but I would have said to myself, I don't know if I'm repeating that. Like, I'm not gonna go but so low for a dollar bill. So Phaedra is a
Blaming
lawyer.
this on Phaedra?
No, Phaedra is a lawyer. Phaedra is a lawyer, and she should have said to herself, you know
Oh,
what?
come
I'm
on,
here.
Diva.
No. I'm here to play this reality game, but I'm not going to take it down that path right there. So, and she was your former friend. Kandi was your former friend. If anything, I would have backstest Kandi and said, look, girl, you know how these reality shows go, and this is what I was told about you, but I'm not even going to come on the show and do all that to you. I'm not about to do that. I wouldn't go
Listen,
that low.
how many times have producers created a phony storyline?
All the
They
time.
do it
But
all the
that's
time.
a
Why must
dangerous-
Phaedra get punished for hers for the rest of her life?
Well, that's a dangerous phony story. And I'm just telling you, I'm not saying that Phaedra shouldn't be able to come back, but I'm saying to you, I understand where Kandi is coming from and why she's doing that. But see, once again, the network has to make this decision. They should tell Kandi, well, we're bringing her back, so you do what you do, and call Kandi's bluff. You think Kandi going to give up that $2 million check? Or do you think she'll just won't film any scenes for Phaedra? You can let her be on that show and just not film those scenes with her. Now it's going to be a little creative for the people. They're going to have to figure it out, like who gets to go on the trip, who doesn't. You know, it's going to be picking sides. But they have done this on these reality shows. When half the girls are speaking, they're like, well, I'm not going on the trip because so-and-so's going.
I get that, Diva. But this has been, what, 09, 10? This has been over 7 years. When
You
do
could
we
have
move
damaged
on?
her reputation.
Oh, her Candy's little sorry. You know what damaged Candy's reputation? That terrible spinoff that we're forced to watch with OLG in the game. That's what damaged Candy's reputation. Candy has moved forward. Why can't she let it go?
No,
Let
that's what I'm
Phaedra-
trying to tell you. I mean, just in my opinion, when a person hold on to something like that, and then Diva said it in a nice, Christian way. She said, "Oh well, maybe it's a little." She took it personal. Most people take personal shit personal, and that's what I'm wondering. Is it that Phaedra know more? It's something to the thing. Either
It has
Phaedra
to
know
be.
more.
It has to be.
Phaedra know more about her, or I'm sorry to say, but could Phaedra have been sleeping in your bedroom? I don't.
Don't
know.
do that, Perry. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm only saying I don't know.
Don't do
But
that.
to me,
Perry.
it comes out to something like that.
Who's in control of Perry today? Who
I
is
know.
it?
Don't do that. Don't do that. And
I'm outta
listen,
here.
Perry,
Now,
most
ain't
of the
no
time,
way. No, Diva. How much she make? Say $1 million, $2 million. I don't care. That shit could be $750,000. I ain't gonna leave that job because they bring Phaedra back. I'm not.
well, that's what I'm saying. They need to
I
call her
wouldn't
bluff,
even
though.
think to say, "Don't bring her back," or I'm leaving. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Let
they
me
should
read
call
this
her
super
bluff,
chat.
though.
Unless it was somebody
Let me read
who
the
can,
super chat.
unless it was
Really?
somebody who can uncover some things I've done.
Perry, you need to stop. Let me read the super chat really quick. Perry, I can't with Perry. Monique and Portia beat on people and still get deals. I think Phaedra deserves a second chance. Heart of Inspiration says, Kandi could have suffered criminal charges too. I don't blame her. You don't blame.
Come on, Heart of Inspiration. Talk to the people.
There we go. There
This
we
is
go.
all I'm saying. Heart of Inspiration. It's been over 6 years. When do we let it go? Is Phaedra supposed to pay the price for the rest of her life?
In six
And
more
look,
years.
and I take what Heart Inspiration said. I take that. We're not telling her it's a TV show. She ain't got to invite Phaedra over for Thanksgiving. Ain't nobody asked for nothing like that.
Right.
You cannot control who your other workers are.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But-
apparently she can.
Well, I mean, typically. But
Kandi
unless you're the one on top, like Nene was when she was controlling it. And one day Kandi might be out too, but I just feel like it's more to it.
It has to be more to it. Because listen, everyone know how reality TV works. It's your job. You're expected to cut up an act of food. Maybe she thought Carlos and Phaedra went too far. But you're just going to hold this grudge until what? There's more to this story. I don't like Kandi. I think Kandi's a great businesswoman, but far as a human being, she sucks.
Right. And then really, let's keep it real when we bring up this dungeon thing. Oh, I was crushed. Everybody thought I was a dungeon freak. Hell, you got a sex toy shop.
Yeah, everyone knows you're
Let's
a
keep
freak.
this
We
real.
all
Like,
know what
if
you
you
do
can
in the
sell
bedroom because
dildos
you don't
and
keep it a
plastic
secret.
balls.
You freak. She's a freak.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we got a problem.
They fight. Am I echoing again?
No,
Oh,
you're good. Now. Go ahead.
Nuffy. See?
I'm back on my computer.
Yeah, there you go.
They fired Phaedra for what she did. They fired her. They
Mhm.
thought it was bad enough to be fired. Now you're gonna unfire her because of time it
Yes.
went by?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If they thought it was bad enough to fire her from the show for what she did, it's still something she did. So if Kandi wants to forgive her, that's up to Kandi. But to have her come back after the reason she was fired, I just don't think that's right.
Now I realize what's going on. It was V behind having Don Juan writing me those letters. Stay out of Kandi's pockets, okay?
Mhm.
Stop
But
giving
how
her
about this,
special
Sherelle?
passes. How long are you going to hate someone for the rest of your life?
Well,
For
Kandi
something
is
that
a
happened on
grudge
a
holder.
TV show?
Don't ask me
Kandi
that.
is a grudge holder, right? But not
She
only
really
that,
is.
again, Carlos King, give Phaedra a job.
Let me tell you something. Kandi will throw a fit if you say that she slept with Jermaine Dupri's father. That's in the past. It's a long time ago. Me having an affair with Jermaine Dupri. Why talk about that? I've moved forward. She was given a second chance from being a hoe,
But
industry hoe.
she did something to her. She didn't do something to somebody else. That's something she did. She didn't tell a lie on somebody else.
Well, according to her, was one of the girls said that she was lying. My point being is that Kandi was in the middle of a scandal surrounded by her that she created, and she wanted everyone to move forward and to stop talking about this. This happened over 7 years ago with Phaedra. You're being a nasty, evil wench.
Okay,
let it go.
No.
Let me say this though, seriously. Now, I would say for me to have these demands and be so passionate about this person come back, I'm out of here, right? But the whole thing is, Kandi is a part of the show. She don't run the show. So at the end of the day, we get to put it back in Andy and them corner. Yep. They don't want her back.
She's in the new Nene role now. She gets whatever she wants.
Well, no, I'm saying I get that part. But as far as her coming back, Kandi can, have these things. I'm out of here if she come back or whatever. But it's production choice.
Who makes the final decision
to bring her back or not. Maybe they seriously just don't want to bring her back for their own reasons. Could that be possible?
How about that?
For some reason, I got passionate about this. I have talked for 41 minutes and forgot I got 2 other stories.
Oh, wow.
Let me move on.
I think it's default.
Inspiration says, and Kandi could have served 5 to 10 years. Oh, yeah, I understand why Kandi feels that way, but I'd rather have Faye on TV. Me too. All right, so let's move on to another topic that I found interesting.
I want her to have some more dog funerals. You know how she go in the church?
Okay, who in charge?
Y'all gonna leave Phaedra. I love Phaedra. Phaedra is a good element to the show, but she's not here yet, and we got other stories to talk about. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian. Okay.
Oh no.
So on her, listen, they said that the premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on Hulu was the highest rated show of all time.
Oh, they over there now.
Of all time. You got to give them props.
Come on, Perry.
Make money.
Give it up, Perry.
For what? Give it up for what?
Kardashians know how to make money. Put it that way. Well, on the show.
No doubt. I mean, shit. I mean, it's easy to make money when you got money for shaking that ass. I'm just saying.
Let me play this clip because I'm not here for Perry today. This clip, they played this clip on the show in which Kim says that Kanye got the computer and the hard drive from Ray J where the sex tape was. Now take a listen.
All of the sex tape back.
Oh my God.
And he flew home and got the computer. It was on the hard drive. And met up with Ray J at the airport and got it all back for me.
Oh, Kim.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
I know Kanye did this for me, but he also did this for my kids.
She's crying.
Okay. See, that's too
tears
much.
coming out her eyes, right? Only to have Ray J, where's that article at? Come back and say, that's a damn lie. This is a fake storyline that never happened. Let me put his exact words up here. And he's tired of them getting away with making up storylines. Let me put it
okay, now let me just back it way back before we get to Ray J response.
Okay.
She went through this thing. They had this little sad music playing in the back.
Crying. Tissue box.
We got the hard drive with me getting freaky on tape, and Kanye, he did everything for me, and he could go and get these tapes. I think I might need to tell Pete I can't go out and have sex with Kanye tonight. What kind of freak
she
is
was
that?
crying. She was really putting on. Hold on, let me put this up, Perry.
One more time.
Ray J says, start what he said. He said, all of this is a lie. Can't let them do this anymore. So untrue. How are you gonna bring me into this and kiss the dude you're dating right in front of me? Oh, that's the Kanye thing. So he's saying the whole thing is a lie, and he's just tired of them making up lies.
Right. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I guess they, people who make money find a way to make money, right, Diva? Like, they got a guy, right? And then they come to this. look, just because they gave you the hard drive don't mean they didn't copy the hard drive, even if they
That's
did.
true too.
Right? So, and now my kids are keep from, they could be 18, they'll never see me freaky naked on ecstasy. On ecstasy, because that's always the excuse, right? I am so done with this family. Like, I don't give a damn.
But Perry.
I don't give a damn with Hulu, ESPN. I'm done.
If you made the money that they made, would you make up storylines too?
No.
Shit.
I
might make up storylines to get the money they got. At that point, I wouldn't give a damn what you thought.
Well, that's what they're doing.
I would not care what Perry thought with his black ass. I wouldn't care. But
TG says we've already seen you busted wide open.
Oh my God.
So why the tears? Yeah.
So why the tears? It's overkill for a phony storyline. And they do this so often. At this point, we don't know what's real and what's fake.
But isn't that on all the reality shows though, Sherelle? We don't know what's real or fake.
I know.
I'm not trying to
make up storylines.
You are right though, but you will come out the woodworks to protect the damn Kardashians. I'm just saying, yeah, well, Sherelle, she got that little soothing smooth voice. Oh, Sherelle, all reality shows do it, so it's okay if Kim lie. She's lying. We just calling them out. We can call other shows out too.
Yeah, Diva, I'm starting to think you're a spokesperson for the Kardashians.
Yes.
They're paying you.
They are paying you the plant. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure we talk good about the Kardashians. And look, Kim go through this whole little video thing and act like she loved Kanye so much. Isn't this the same guy you said no good father, ain't shit the last month and a half or two?
Yeah.
Because he got you this hard drive. He back in. So what about Pete?
Pete might be out this week.
Pete is out by July 4th, people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. The 4th of July, when sparks going off in the air, Pete would be somewhere depressed in the corner.
Yeah.
Alicia says she never let us forget about this tape. That's why people are bringing it up. Her past. She makes sure it's the gift that keeps on giving. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this because I got another story. So we'll talk about that when we take questions. My last story is this Astro World with Travis Scott. I know. Now listen, guys. There are a total of 400 lawsuits for this Astro World tragedy. Some going personally to Travis Scott, some's going to the production company. But a lot of people seem to feel that Travis Scott needs to be singly held accountable for what happened. I don't feel that way, but a lot of people do. And one of the people that feels that way is it the director, Diva, or producer? The producer.
I don't know if he's the director. I think he's the producer of it, and he's the lawyer. And yeah, it's
lawyer is involved with this documentary that's supposed to be coming up soon. I'll show you a clip of it in a minute, in which they blame Travis Scott for everything, and then they go a step further and said he needs to be in jail.
Yeah,
they want Travis Scott in jail for an accident that I don't think he intended to happen. I believe him when he says he couldn't hear or he wasn't aware that people were passing away in the audience. Let's take a little look at this clip and then we'll go from here. Let me put my banner. That's the wrong clip. I have to stop that. That's the wrong clip because hold on. What's your thoughts, Diva? Why finding this clip?
Well, I think it's
responsible.
Oh, I see. I do not think 100% wholeheartedly, not at all. Because listen, I've been to concerts with friends that have been sitting right next to me and they try to say something to me and I cannot hear them because the music is so loud. So this man is on stage and he has those things in his ears so that he can know what to say and how to sing it. And then you got all the music and everything going on behind you. And there's videotape with the police standing right next to the stage filming him. So if they didn't know, how was Travis Scott supposed to know?
Right.
And see, And somebody else said something about the EMTs or the ambulance was there. Well, let me tell you something. At the local fair that they have in my town every year in the summer, everybody is there on call waiting. Okay, so the police are there, the EMTs are there, just in case an accident happens. Go ahead.
Let me play this clip. I found the clip. It's
with his crowd, and he gets them excited, he gets them hyped, and then the rage is what draws people in every single time.
And you could tell the lack of security. It just all seemed chaotic.
The energy wasn't the same as in 2019 and 2018. Like the year of them not having Astroworld because of COVID and everything, the aggression was like 10 times worse.
Like any other teenager who's waited so long for this concert, we didn't have the mindset of, oh, this is gonna go to hell.
And everyone's body weight is kind of like leaning up against you. So you're kind of like not standing anymore, you're like moving with the wave of the people.
Me and my girlfriend had to like put our arm on each other to gain like leverage and kind of like breathe the air that we could find in the air. It would switch.
We're just laying all over the floor. I couldn't even tell who was dead or who was alive. It was just sad because people were getting CPR, purple faces.
So no doubt that a tragedy took place. No doubt.
Yes.
But this cannot all fall on Travis Scott.
No.
I think he bears some responsibility, but as far as going to jail for that, if he goes to jail, they need to take the production company, they need to take the promoters, they need to take a whole lot of people with him. He's not single-handedly responsible for that whole debacle. I mean, he bears some responsibility for it, but so do a whole bunch of other people who's not getting any blame for it.
Right. Let's talk about any other performers that performed that night. City councilmen that got restrictions. You know how like you can't have X amount of people in a certain building, these things like this. It's precaution things. You go and you apply for license, or whatever to get these concerts and stuff going. He's not the person solely responsible. They want to talk to him and make him to be this person because they don't know Frank Johnson's name, the one that was head of security. I'm just making up a name, people. I'm just saying. But he's not the only one responsible for this shit. And yeah, I'll be remorseful if you went to, even if you was there performing as a backup, you'll feel responsible too. But the thing is, they can't put this all on him. And this coming from the other attorney, trying to sell his story. That's crazy.
Andrea, do you like candy burrs?
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't like Kandi because she's sneaky, she's dirty. But I can understand what she's talking about when somebody tell a lie on you. Nobody likes to be lied on, and Kandi is never is going to forgive Phaedra. That's a done deal. That's a done deal.
For the rest of her life?
I do believe that. Yeah,
hopefully.
I do believe that.
To you, or is Kandi petty?
It doesn't make sense to me, but you have to understand. I think Kandi was hurt. Phaedra and Kandi was buddies, but at the time that Phaedra told that they were in a fight, maybe Kandi, she keeps a hard grudge. They're never going to be back friends again. They're never.
I understand that, but you don't never want her to return on the show to make some money?
No. Well, that's how she feels, Sherelle.
Well, name one person that you hate for the rest of your life, your whole life.
Oh, you don't want me to name that person?
Oh, so I forgot something's wrong with you. People don't hold grudges like that.
you don't want me to name that person, so don't ask me.
She is not important. She's still number 2. She
well,
be in Nene's time. She had a huge fan base.
I think Nene needs to just get over all this mess. Go ahead and make your money and do something different.
She can't because of Andy Cohen.
She could go on the radio station. She can go on B103.
He blocked it.
Well,
she's trying to move on. This is Andy Cohen at his finest, being the pettiest of the petties.
Well,
he can't block Carlos King. Carlos King called her
Yeah.
to go. Carlos, where you at, boo? Your girl needs
Yeah.
a job.
Yeah. Tell her to get on Huntsville. She next door to Alabama. Get on Huntsville.
Huntsville of Atlanta. I mean,
Yes,
no, I mean,
Alabama.
what
Right.
is it? Married. Well, no longer married in Atlanta.
Yep. Yep. She could do that now with Kardashian. If you notice something, every time when they come back for a new season, they always bring up drama before they come back on.
Yeah.
Now, what's going to happen is Kim is going to leave Pete and she's going to get back with Kanye West. What you say?
No.
Is Andrea smoking today?
No. You laughing. Remember I just said this? I just said, hell, what about Pete? Oh, thank you, Kanye.
You think Kim is with Pete for a storyline, Andrea?
Yeah, because if you notice, every time when the show starts, before the show starts, there's a little drama. And that's for the people to start watching the show.
Well,
Right.
Ray J did call her out today. Ray J did
do it every time.
Right. Think about this. They knew they was ending their show on that last network. They go into Hulu. She used Pete for a trailer. You understand what I'm saying?
Now,
but
what
this
do you
is not
think
the
about
first
this?
time.
Is Perry and Andrea right?
This is not the first time they have did this, y'all. This is their MO. This is
He
what
was
they
all
do.
teary-eyed and everything. And Kanye never moved into the house across the street. So he'll be back with her. And she'll be back just like
is
Batwoman.
ridiculous. Mel, sound off? What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I think that Kim Kardashian is the stunt queen of all stunt queens. So anything with her, she's possible. It's possible she can get back in a relationship with Kanye. But I want to say about Nene, because I'm first of hi everybody, TGIF, and happy Friday.
Hey.
So Nene. So this is the thing with Nene. So I don't think that Nene is the most corrupt or evil housewife that ever been on Bravo. I don't think that. I just think that for me, Andy is the boss. He is the one who heads open him. So anytime he starts to leave the boss role and become sort of a jaded friend role, it becomes messy. You know, so if you're my boss, then let's try to keep it professional. I am under you, so please don't go out there and act like we had this sort of deep friendship, and now that you feel burdened by, you got to go around to talk to other people. I think that's the only thing I have an issue with Andy. He gets too personal with the housewives.
So is the name Messy Andy appropriate?
It could be. I just think that for me, she's suing him because, you know, if you had an interaction with your boss and the boss said, okay, you're fired, you're gone, you're too expensive. I don't actually think Carlo King could afford a Nene Leakes. I think that's probably why he probably couldn't afford her. Because I don't think he got the bag like Bravo has. But I think that when it comes to Andy, you know what? He gets messy. I think that somebody said Kathy Griffin. She said it right away. They worked for years together, and then he wanted to. Well, I can't say what he did. It was she alleged because it's too crazy. But drugs and some other crazy stuff. But I think that Andy is a messy boss basically, and I think that
he really is. Thank you, Mel.
Yeah,
he really is.
And because this is the thing is, I don't think that Nene is right about everything. I think that Bravo, they have a lot of messy housewives. But if you're gonna be the boss, you can't be messy. So I think that's the difference. If it's two housewives having issues with each other, you're not going to sue each other. It's just like you're having issues. But if you're the boss, please, be appropriate. Don't go and go around like you hurt and want to shade me behind my back and stop work. Don't do that.
Thank you, Nina. What are your thoughts on Andy Cohen, Nina?
I can't stand Andy. I'm sick of Andy. Why he keep on having these babies? He putting stuff in people's face. Okay, come on now, get you a husband.
You said, why does he keep having babies?
Why he keep having all these damn babies? What the hell he trying to prove?
Nina, stop.
He can't have no damn babies.
The baby's cute.
But listen, I'm just joking when I say that. I'm not taking that personal because anybody can have children. You don't have to always carry them. I understand that. I'm a mother first.
It's still funny.
I'm a mother first. But when I say about Andy, he messy. And Mel, thank you. Thank you, Sherelle, because I was 100% Sherelle in the chat. Thank you, Mel, for backing up Sherelle. And Mel, I'm going to back you and Sherelle up. Because where it all started is that he befriended Nene. They became really good friends. And like she said, she paid for the baby shower. And she can brag about that all she wants to. That was her money. She can do what she wants to. That was her friend at the time. See, that's what you
don't... Her racist friend?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Maybe he wasn't racist to her. That he might have not been racist. He might have not been racist to her. But when you
when her check wasn't right, Nina, that's when she discovered, oh my God, my friend of all these years, he's racist.
No, Diva, I'm just gonna say this, Diva. I'm just gonna say this. You 100% hate. You 100% hate, Diva. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out. Disclosure.
Nina, I love you, but we gotta deal with the facts, though, Nina.
No, the fact is, Nene. Listen, let me tell. Okay, let me say this.
Yes.
See this old whack promo that the Real Housewives of Atlanta got, right? The first day damn like Marlo wasn't in it because she didn't like it. She got photoshopped in. Then they got this big old peach that they paid for. All this stuff that she's talking about, some of this stuff that she's alleging in her lawsuit is playing out right before your very eyes. They get these crazy trips. They have to pay for their own. Honey, the list goes on and on. Now, Nene, all of it, am I saying all? Because I haven't read the 172 pages of whatever it is of whatever she's. Now, she messed up when she called the boss racist. Okay.
Right. Well, there we go, Nina. That's all I'm saying. But Nina, can we say this though to Nina? Can we come in agreement, Nina? Can we come in agreement?
Yes,
you said you was in a racist environment, right? Since 2008. But wait, you said you was in a racist environment since 2008. But then you signed the contract in 2009. Then you signed the contract in 2010. Then you signed the contract in 2011. Then you signed the contract in 2012. Did she go to counseling? Did she go to counseling, Nina? Because if I'm the lawyer for the other people, I'll be like, did you go to counseling? Was you in counseling?
How y'all know she did?
No,
y'all don't know all that. We are on the outside looking in.
No, but Nina.
We just talking. We just talking like.
Yeah, we just talking. I'm just asking.
We just talking, but we don't know what.
I hope your girl has some evidence. I hope she went to counseling.
What makes y'all think she don't? She had a whole lawsuit. Y'all, I probably think this lawsuit just didn't come into effect today. You understand what I'm saying? I'm probably thinking that she probably was.
But Nina, let me ask you this, Nina. When she said that she was willing to just have a sit down with Andy and she would go back, did she have the lawsuit then?
Yeah, but Miss Nina,
did she say she would go back? She said, I'm willing to sit down with Andy and talk. She never did say she would go back.
Miss Nina, can I say this? I was going to say this.
She said she did, but Nina, she did because she said, but I have some business to finish with them ladies. But that to me sounds like you will go back. But okay, we can agree to disagree.
That's right. We can agree to disagree, but I'm just saying this. It's not all Nene. One person. It's not all Nene. And then when you come to candy coated Mr. Candy. Mr. Candy. She was so mad about what happened. And I do understand. Do not throw stuff out there like people. Do not do that to her. But she sure enough took Portia's little damn hand back. And Phaedra told Portia the one who carried the damn bone.
I mean, Diva, you gotta agree to that she was equally mad at Portia. Now she's not,
because she understands that Portia is not all there. When Portia thought there was an actual train underground, that was when she thought there was an actual train underground. She thought the railroad, the underground railroad, was really a train. She figured that Portia sent her the information. And so she was like, let me forgive her because she's not, all there and everything at all
that's
times.
Not an excuse, Diva.
Right.
That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse because Kandi is a blind too. Because look at her letting her husband do all this. He pocketing all the money too, and he ain't never had no damn job. Like
Nina, what about Nina?
But
No,
look, let me say this. Let me say this before y'all get to the next person. I'm sick of Kim Kardashian them. I'm sick of all the Kardashians. Perry, I agree with you 100%. She will by the 4th of July, if not sooner. This man, it's a storyline. And this tape, I'm 100% Ray J. No, it ain't no another tape. It's the tape. And Kanye ain't went over there and bought no tape on behalf of Kim from Ray J. That's the bull crap.
I know.
But I mean,
Kanye would keep that tape and expose his wife for who she is because he won't custody of them kids.
Right.
Kanye would do that. Kanye would definitely do that. Okay, then the last thing, I want to get it all in right now. Y'all can drag
well, I'm gonna go right behind you. I'm gonna go right behind you.
Listen, but I want to say about Travis Scott. Like, I agree. Y'all are on it. Cause I remember when this first came out, Sherelle. I'm glad you changed your mind. You thought Travis was at fault for all
I
of
did.
this. But you really did. I'm glad, you changed your mind and you see that it's not all his fault. If you gonna put him in jail, if you gonna fine him for millions and millions of dollars, you need to fine the whole production team.
Yeah.
Because he is an artist. And when you are out there, they have those things in their ears. So they really listening to the sound of the music where they can sing to it. And then you got the whole crowd. This man just said on this clip, this young guy, that he's been waiting since he was a little boy to come to one of those concerts.
Yeah.
They do push you like bananas. I've been there. I'm with Diva. I've been there and I'll be like, what you talking about? What you say? And I'm right next to my girlfriend. So you can't really blame him 100% for that.
Yeah.
He does bear some responsibility. But don't hate on him because he's not somewhere crying in therapy and all this. Don't you can't blame him for that. He might not be that type of person.
No, I agree, because if you can do a documentary, it should be on the production team, the city council, and whoever allowed this shit to go down the way it did.
Right. It was police officers. You're right. When it's a big concert like this, they have the whole city of Gastonia. That's where I'm from. And then some come in from Charlotte and everywhere because it's such a big concert. So you can't really blame him 100%. But Diva, I love you. I love you, V. I love you, Perry. I love you, Nene. I love you, Sherelle. Y'all.
We love you, Nina. Thank you so much.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Nina.
Enjoy your weekend.
Hold on. Diva want to talk to you, Nina. Go ahead, Diva.
Nina. Tell Nene we said hi.
I will. When I go to the Lisa Lounge. It's still on my bucket list. Don't y'all be hating. I'm gonna say this chick named the gray-haired diva, not Sherelle now. On Sherelle's world, say hey, and I'm gonna see what she say.
Well, I mean, don't mention Perry's name.
Bye, y'all.
Don't mention Perry's name. One thing before I go to, I was gonna say this. So I think that Andy is so obsessed with being a housewife himself on TV that he gets so confused. And so I would tell Andy Cohen straight up: if you're not a housewife, you're a boss. So yes, when a boss gets shady, you will get sued. That's the only thing I would say to him. So I think that if it's two housewives together fighting, okay, you're not going to sue nobody. But if you are a boss, then you will get sued quick fast. And then I was going to say, something else. Miss Nita, she was on point. Really, she was on point. So with Phaedra, what you were saying is Sherelle. I think that with Phaedra. So it was a scene with Phaedra and Kandi at the table. They didn't have a friendship anymore, and she was like, "Maybe I loved you more than I love my husband." Somebody said there was something deeper going on there. It's true. I mean, it was trying to come out on the screen. I'm not sure if it was a full-on secret relationship, but there was something deep that made Phaedra kind of lose her mind and go a little dark and deep. I think there was equally Portia. So it was really mysterious. While Portia was, given some grace and forgiving, and Phaedra was left in the cold, that still confused me as a viewer. I don't see why that didn't, I don't see why that's sort of crazy right there. But there's something more going on between that relationship.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you know what, Mill?
You don't know about.
You know what, Mill? It could have been for Kandi. She had Portia and Todd sleeping in her bed.
Oh my God,
Perry.
Did I say that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't know about that, Perry.
I don't know.
Thank you,
I'm just
it's
guessing.
Always
I'm
a pleasure
guessing.
to
I don't
talk
know.
to you.
It's always a pleasure to get through. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mill.
Bye now.
I don't know what happened today, but we went way over. I think we spent too much time talking about Nene and Kandi.
It could have been a lot of it. It's a lot of good stories, though. I mean, I'm saying we don't know where we went.
Hold on. Tulsa signal me. Hold on a second.
Oh Lord.
What's going on, Tulsa?
Hello, how are you guys doing?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's
Sound
up?
off
What's
really
up?
quickly.
Listen here. Okay, so we're just going to jump right into it. I am Queen Tulsa reporting in the streets of court. Nene worked damn hard to get to where she got on the show. Iconic. Phaedra is great TV. She is shady and will deliver the hit reads. Legendary. I spoke with Kandi and asked her what was she doing on the show, and guess what she said? Just kicking. Hold on one second. Alexa, play Too Short. It's time to go. Okay, moving right along to Kim Kardashian. So Kim decided to open it on her knees, decided to caress it. My. She know how to tell a lie. Okay, Travis Scott linked to the Kardashians. Are we surprised? The magic went too far, Kylie. So now you and your man are in court. Leave the court candles alone. I am your host, Queen Tulsa, reporting live from in the field, and that's all we have for this evening.
All right, well, you go ahead and report that shit then.
It was a bit harsh, but thank you. All right, guys, I really got to end it here. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. We are on the lookout for the verdict for the Black China trial. It can come in any minute, and minute that it comes in, we're on it. I'm still thinking I think China's not going to win. Let's do a guess really quick. Perry, is China going to win?
No.
V, are they going to give her something? She needs something.
She needs something, but I don't think she's going to get nothing out of this.
Diva?
She needed a different lawyer. No.
Yeah. I hope she gets something though, but we're on that. I wanted to thank everyone backstage. If I didn't get to your call, I do apologize. I'm simply out of time. In the chat, if you had more comments, please leave them in the comment section. And please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. It really helps my video with the algorithm. All right, guys, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.